I came from a mining village in the outskirts of Glasgow. Now, in fact, I had nothing to do with mining. My family had nothing to do with mining. It was just that there was a mine there, and in the past there were miners' rows of houses. Where I was, there were a mixture of Protestants and Catholics, and despite the fact it wasn't a particularly big town, for want of a better word, in fact you would call it a village, there was a Catholic school and there was a Protestant school. So I played football up till I was 5 with my friend who lived next door. And then he went to the Protestant school and I went to the Catholic school. I remember, one of the few things you do remember, my mum telling me that I went with my friend to the Protestant school because I wanted to go with him because he was going to school. And my mum had to come and take me back to the Catholic school. But every now and again the farmer objected to it and chased us. So.
But were there things growing in the fields, or was it?
In some fields, yes. I have to be honest. But not. Obviously not. It was basically grass. It was animals more than anything else. So you chased the cows away a little bit. You could play. I get beaten up a couple of times, but that's because I strayed into the wrong area. In Glasgow and on the east end of Glasgow, you had housing areas with fields in between. And if you weren't careful, you strayed from one into the other and you get beaten up if you weren't fast enough. So I learned to run. I was quite fast.
Your mother must have been very strong that she kept you away from the gangs, or was it football?
Football did it, and yeah, it would have been football. It would have also been the fact that I played football and I was quite good at football, and people couldn't quite understand me because I stayed on at school. And they thought, well, how can he stay on at school and still play football? Because they thought I was weird. I realised from an early age that I wasn't going to be tall enough to play professional football. I was a very good amateur. I played a lot of amateur football in Glasgow. But they looked at my height and the position I played, which was sweeper or centre half. But I could head a ball. And that might be part of my problem now. I've headed too many of them. The British Army had a league, a football league, where they had, obviously, different units had teams, and we had a civilian team made up of teachers and civil servants. Yeah. So I was able to play football to my heart's content. And I was selected to go with the British Army team in Germany to go to play against the British Army team in London. But the authorities objected because it was setting a precedent, so they wouldn't let me go. So that's the nearest I got to football fame. I was working in one school and I got promotion to, my memory's a bit fogged, but I think it was to the head of physics, and after 3-4 weeks I've been in my new school trying to make an impression. And I playing this game, I ended up in hospital for a month. So I'd only been in the school for 3 weeks, and that was it for a month. It's fine, yeah. To be honest, the old bones are aching, As I said, I think I'm left-footed. My right foot was just for standing on. So my hip and my knee are beginning to cause me problems. But not too much that I'm going to stop soon. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, remarkably little, but that's probably because my wife keeps me in order. I am not that conscious of having the dementia. There are occasions where it, comes to the fore, but I quickly forget.